Good morning. Yesterday I was walking around the lake and I was just thinking, just with the fall and just thinking about nature and how, it just with the seasons and how everything in nature just naturally flows, through the seasons. And, just nature's just so accepting and doesn't try to push it faster or slower or it just kind of accepts the movement that is nature. And then I started thinking about yoga and how in our practice we do so many animal poses, and it's an opportunity maybe to really feel the earth and get grounded into the earth. And as we do our poses, to let the earth come up into our bodies and give us what we need, whatever that is for this particular time. And to kind of like when we're in Cobra, what does that, why did they pick Cobra, and what does that feel like in our body, to think about as a cobra, or eagle pose, or any of those poses. To maybe today we'll go through some of them and see, kind of open our minds and just see, how does it feel to embrace and embody that particular pose and animal. And and then moving forward to look in our life to see how can we flow with the season, with the flow of nature. One way that I was thinking about that I do is with food. You guys both know how much I love food. And like now I'm starting to make more comfort food and squash and apples. And it's just the food is of the earth, and you nourish your body with the earth that way, and really embody that particular now fall. And then with the full moon last night and that full moon energy still coming through, it's just really an exciting moment, fall and autumn and with the full moon. So I thought we could just close our eyes now and just feel into your body, knowing that it's nature and that you're of the earth, and allow the earth underneath you to just meet you and hold you. Feeling the skin and the air on your body, the coolness and the warmth somewhere in your body. And then just feel into the earth, allowing the mother just to nurture you today. And if you'd like to set your own intention, then just bring that into your heart. And take a couple deep breaths, allowing the belly to full and fill up full in the inhale and exhale, bringing your attention inward. And then just gently open your eyes. And we'll just make some big circles coming down with the head as we come forward, going back. Just being gentle with ourselves and allowing that earth energy to come up and open our bodies. And we'll reverse. Nice big circles. And then come down and back to neutral and drop the left arm down and raise the right arm up and overhead. Drop the right shoulder and just take 3 full breaths, expanding the rib cage. And then exhale as you drop the right hand down and bring the left arm up and over, releasing any tension in the neck. 3 deep breaths. And then come back up and you can move your cushion away and we're gonna crunch our toes. Since our feet are the connection when we're standing to the earth, I thought we'll open up our feet and enliven them. So whatever feels comfortable, and then take your right arm across and grab your elbow to elbow, bringing it into the chest. And then release that, bring the hand down in between the shoulder blades, lift the chin as you kind of bring that elbow back. And then release that and bring that hand up as far as you can, up your back. Take a breath here, open that right shoulder at the chest area. And then release your toes and bring your knees up, opening the front of the feet. And again, we'll crunch one more time, bring the left arm in front. And then lift the elbow, lift the chin. And then bring the hand to the back. And then take a deep breath, opening up the chest and the left shoulder. And release that. And drop onto the tops of your feet. Bring your knees up again. And release. Come onto all fours. And we'll just make big circles with the right arm up. Going back. And then come to the ceiling and reverse. And then back up to the ceiling. Really reach back, looking at the hand. And then come down and through onto the shoulder. Extend the left leg straight behind. And then kickstand that toe and lift the left arm up and back. Take a breath here. Nice deep twist. And exhale, bring the left hand back. The right arm comes back up. Circle the wrists right and left. Open and close the hand. And shake it out and bring it back to the mat. And the left arm comes up. Big circles forward or back. And then back up to the ceiling and reverse. And up to the ceiling, thread it through, onto the shoulder and ear. Extend the right leg straight behind you. And then lift the right arm up. Take a deep breath here. Couple of them. And then exhale, bring the right hand down. The left arm comes back up. Circle the wrist. Open and close the hand. Shake it out. And then come back to the mat. And we're just going to circle the shoulders, going back and forward. And then back to neutral. And we'll move the hips now over to the right and back, big circles. And come to the front and reverse. And come to neutral. And then inhale, drop the belly. Inhale to cow pose. I'm visualizing a beautiful cow with the big, big eyes. And then exhale into cat. Pushing away from the mat, chin to the chest. Really round the back. Inhale again, bringing that head and the tail up. Exhale, round. Inhale, coming up, dropping the belly. And then exhale, round the back and bring the body back into child's pose. And inhale as you come up and through with the head and tail. Exhale, round and come back. Moving with our breaths, inhaling, coming up. Exhale, rounding. This time we'll stay back into child's pose. Bring the hands forward and really grab onto the mat with your hands and draw the body back. Inhale here and exhale, bringing both hands over to the right. The left hand can cross over the right. Get a deeper stretch on the left side. Feel the ribs expand on the inhale and the exhale. And then inhale through center with the hands. Exhale, both hands to the left. The right hand can come over the left. Couple breaths here. And then inhale back to center. And then roll the toes under and come into downward facing dog. Bending the knees as much as you need to allow the head to drop through the arms. And we'll drop the right heel down, curling over the left toes. And then drop the left heel, curling over the right. Really drop that left heel. And then one more time on the right. Really press that heel down. You should feel the whole Achilles tendon, calf muscle. And then one more time on the left. And now drop both heels down. And then we'll lift the left leg up, circle the ankle, right and left. Bend the knee, open the hip, look to the left, drop the right heel. And then square the hips and then bring that left knee up to the left wrist. Come up to the fingertips, extending the right leg straight. Lift the chest and the gaze. And then exhale, coming down onto the forearms, keeping your hips level. And we'll take 3 nice deep breaths here. Inhale, bring the left hand to the center of the mat, reach for the right ankle, draw the heel into the body. And then press the foot away from the body, looking to the left. Draw the heel in, look to the right. And then one more time, pressing away, looking to the left. And release the ankle, come onto the left glute and swing the right leg over to the outside of the left knee. And then square the glutes onto the mat, tall spine, right hand comes behind. Exhale as you twist to the right. Exhale, counter twist to the left. And then release the cross legs, grab your big toes. And then lift the feet up. And if you like, bring your hands behind the knees. And we'll just activate our core a little bit. Exhale, draw the knees in. Inhale, extend. Just keep pumping. Nice big exhale as you draw the knees in. Really get that belly activated. Couple more. 3, 2, and 1, and hold it up. And just let it go. Slide the legs to the side. Come back into downward facing dog. Exhale as you deepen into that dog. Lifting the hips up, dropping the head in between the arms. Looking at your belly button. And then straighten the right leg behind, circle the ankle, right and left. Bend the knee, open the hip, looking to the right, drop the left heel down. And then square the hips, bring the right knee to the right wrist, come up to the fingertips, bring the gaze up. And then exhale, coming down. Inhale as you draw the torso up, right hand comes to the center, reach for the left ankle. Draw the heel into the body. And then move the heel back away, look into the right. Draw the heel in, look to the left. Bring the heel away, look to the right. And then go ahead and release it. Drop onto the right hip and bring the left foot to the outside of the right knee. And left hand comes behind, twisting to the left. And then counter twist to the right. And then uncross the feet, grab your toes. Lift the legs up. And we'll activate that core again. Exhale, bringing the knees in. Inhale, extending. Couple more. Keep going. And then extend them up, hold them, really engage those arms. Reaching forward, grabbing that belly button to the back spine. Make it work. And then release. Draw the feet behind, come back into downward facing dog. Take a little break, drop the heels. Lift the hips. And then look at your hands, bring your feet to your hands. And then grab opposite elbows. Let the head relax. And then sway the arms to the right, twisting those elbows out, left one goes out. And then come back down over to the left, twisting, back to the right, over to the left, back to center, interlace the fingers at the low back, squeeze the shoulder blades as you lift the arms up and away, chin to the chest. And then release the hands, come up to standing, and hands to the heart. Let the earth come up through the bottoms of your feet, coming up through the knees, the hips, to the heart, all the way to the top of the head. Stand nice and tall into mountain pose. And we'll drop the hands, inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, we'll come down onto the knees, the chest, and the chin. Hold it here just for a moment. And then straighten the legs behind you. Zip the legs together at the toes. Inhale up to cobra. What does this feel like? Exhale, draw the chest back down. Starting at your feet, pressing the tops of the feet into the mat, engaging the legs strongly as you lift the chest up. Exhale, come down. And one more time, lifting. Lift the hands off the mat, squeeze the shoulder blades. Looking straight ahead and up slightly. And imagining a beautiful cobra. And then exhale, bring the body back into child's pose. Take a breath. Exhale, curl the toes under, come back into downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, feet come to the hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Hands come behind the calves, chin to the chest. Draw the hips up as the forehead comes down towards the shins. Draw it a little tighter. Release the hands, bend the knees as you bring the arms up and overhead. And back to the heart. And again, inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale. We're going to come into a high plank. Drop the knees if you like. Press it into the thumb. First finger, baby finger. Feeling the side body engage. Bring the belly button towards the spine. Keep holding it. And then come forward onto your toes, come down into chaturanga, hover here for a moment, and then inhale, draw the chest through the arms, extend them straight, lift the hips, gazes up, take a breath, and then exhale, downward facing dog. On the exhale, draw the feet to the hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale the arms up and overhead and back to the heart. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, both feet back, high plank, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring the right foot forward and drop onto the left knee. Bring the right hands to the right knee and deep lunge. And let's raise the left arm up by the ear and then lift the gaze, deepen into the lunge. And then exhale, bring the left hand to the right knee, twist to the right. Come back to center. And then extend the right leg straight. Inhale here, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, drop the foot to the mat, both hands come up, deep lunge. Open the chest, lift the gaze. And then exhale, straighten the right leg into a forward fold. Inhale again, both arms come up, out, lift the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Come back with the foot to the outside of the mat, into a runner's lunge. And then we'll bring that right foot back into downward facing dog. Lift the hips, drop the torso in between the arms, drop the heels, lift the hips a little bit higher. And then bring the left foot forward, drop onto the right knee. And deep lunge. Lift the right arm by the ear, lift the gaze, deepen. And then exhale, twisting to the left. And then come straight and extend the left leg. Inhale here, exhale, forward fold. Foot comes back to the mat. Inhale, arms come up. Open the chest, deepen into that heel, into the knee. And then exhale, extend the legs straight. Forward fold. One more time. Inhale, come up. Open. And then exhale, fold. And then bring that left foot to the outside into a runner's lunge. And then bring the body back into downward facing dog. Look at the hands, exhale, feet to the hands, inhale, flat back, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms come up and back to the heart. Touch the mat, bend the knees into chair. And then we'll come up slightly and we'll cross the right leg over the left. And we'll swoosh the right arms underneath the left and come into eagle. And then bring the torso up, lift the arms up and away just a little bit. And then unfurl. And then take a little moment. And we'll bend the knees. Take the left leg across the right. Arms out to the side. Bring the left arm under the right. Into eagle. You're visualizing the beautiful soaring eagle above. And then lift the arms up and away slightly. And then unlace, bring the arms up and overhead. And bring the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. And then squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the chest. Open up those shoulders. Keep looking back. And then inhale, back up, hands come above, back to the heart. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, come through our high plank. Low plank. Inhale the up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot comes forward, come up into warrior one. Hands start at the hips. And we'll bring both arms up to the ears. And bring the right hand to the low back. Lift the chest. Deepen into that front knee. Keep the hips square. And we'll bring the right arm up and the left hand arm goes to the low back. Deepen. And then the right hand comes behind. Grab the forearms or elbows. Lift the chest and the gaze. Feel the earth come up through the bottoms of your feet. Release the elbows, arms come up and overhead through the chest into Warrior Two. Feel the strength in the arms. Feel the shoulder blades come together in the back body. Deepen a little farther into that front knee. Feel the feet holding you. Drop the left hand down, the right arm comes up as the gaze goes up. And then exhale, bring that arm to the top of the knee or down to the mat. Left arm comes up. Drop the shoulder. Press into that right foot. Feel the belly engage. Look down at the mat, come back up into Warrior Two. Drop the arms, straighten the front leg. And we'll swoosh the arms up, reaching forward as we drop the right hand down, palm facing up. Gaze goes up into triangle. Keep moving that left shoulder back. And then look down at the mat, come back up, and then through our vinyasa, high plank, low plank, inhale up dog, exhale downward dog. Take a breath, deepen into the dog. Look at your hands, left foot comes forward, come up into Warrior One. Square in the hips. And bring the arms up and overhead. Interlace the fingers, point the first two. Gaze goes up. Keep that left hip coming back, the right hip coming forward. Pressing into the feet. Deepen. Lifting the chest. And then exhale as we bring the hands through the heart into Warrior Two. Feel the feet. Deepen. Drop the right hand, lift the left and the gaze. Deepen into that front knee. And then exhale, bring that hand to the knee or the mat. Raise the right arm up. Look down at the mat, come back into Warrior Two. Drop the arms, straighten that left leg. Swoosh the arms up, reach forward, and come into Trikonasana. Look at the mat, come back up and through your vinyasa. High plank, low plank, inhale up dog, exhale downward dog. Look at your hands and bring your legs through the hands into a seated position. Extend the legs straight out in front. Raise the arms up and overhead, looking up with the gaze, and then reach forward as you come down into a forward fold. Bringing the chest to the knee or to the knees and the tops of the feet. And then bring the chin to the chest. Allow the head to relax as the forehead comes to the knees. Feel the ribs expanding and contracting with each deep breath. Inhale, lift the gaze first, and then come up. And we're going to open our legs out wide. And we'll move into a nice full forward fold. Moving down, the hands come onto the ankles, the shins. Let the head and neck relax. And then inhale, come up. And then we're going to move into a side stretch. So we'll take the left hand to the foot and raise the right arm up and overhead. And just stay here if this is comfortable. And try to deepen it, bringing that left shoulder to the inside of the thigh. Maybe bringing your hand a little bit closer. You could use a strap here as well. And keep twisting that right shoulder back, left shoulder in. The gaze goes up. And then if you're gazing up, look back down at the leg, come back up. And we'll move to the right side. Right hand comes to the foot, left arm comes up over by the ear, reaching, opening. Right shoulder comes in towards the inner thigh, left shoulder goes back, gaze goes up. And then look back down at the leg, let go of the feet. And then bring the right foot to the inner thigh of the left leg. And then just twist gently to the left. And then bring the arms up and overhead. Inhale here. Exhale, reach forward as you come down, bringing that forehead towards the knee. Inhale, come back up. And we'll switch legs, extend the right leg. Left foot comes to the inner thigh. Twist gently to the right. And then come straight ahead, arms overhead. Reaching forward, come into your forward fold, Janu Sirsasana. Inhale, come up. And the bottoms of the feet come together. Grab the toes, lift the gaze. And then exhale, elbows come towards the knees, the legs, forehead comes down, making yourself into a little ball. And then inhale, let all that go. And then come with the feet on the mat. And we're just gonna windshield wiper the knees. So we're gonna drop the right knee down, lifting the right hip up. And then over to the left, lifting the left hip up. Back to the right. Just keep going. Couple more. And then with the fingers pointed forward, with the feet close to the bum, lift the body up into tabletop. Squeeze the shoulder blades, let the head relax back, lift the hips. And then exhale, come all the way down. Bring your knees into your chest. And we're going to cross the right leg over the left, lift the hips, and then move them to the right about an inch. Arms come out to the side, and let the legs go to the left. Lift the head, look to the right. Left hand can come onto the top of the right knee. Nice deep twist. And then engage the core, lift the knees, recross the other side, lift the hips and move them over to the left about an inch and let them fall to the right, look to the left. And then come back up. Grab the knees into the chest, maybe grab the feet into happy baby. My baby's rolling all over today. And then bring the feet onto the mat and rock the tail up and down. And now press into the feet, press the low back into the mat, using the front of your thighs, lift the hips up. And then move the shoulders underneath, interlace the hands underneath the back, lifting the hips, the gaze is straight up. And then unlace the fingers, rolling down slowly. And then one more time, set yourself up, pressing into the mat with your back, lifting the hips. And let's bring the arms up and overhead. Lift up a little higher, really press into those feet, opening that front body. Keep breathing.
Lift a little higher, squeeze those glutes. Lift a little more. Squeeze. And then release, roll back down. And then bring your knees in one last time. And maybe make some circles with the knees. One direction, and then the other. And we'll let everything go. Extend the arms and legs and let your body move into Shavasana. Feeling the earth beneath you. And imagine a beautiful white full moon overhead. And just allow the beautiful moon energy to come down through the top of your head, bringing clarity as it moves through the body, bringing peace, bringing a fullness of being. Feel that white light as if your whole body just began to emanate white, beautiful, bright light. Feeling a pulsation of that energy in the body. The radiance. As if there was no boundaries of your body. Letting that beautiful white light shine into each and every corner of your mind, clearing away any problems, concerns, letting it fill your spirit with love. Allowing it to heal. And begin to bring your attention back into the body, bringing this beautiful radiant light, keeping it in your heart.
Begin to move your tongue around in your mouth, brushing your fingers against your thumb. When you're ready, roll onto a side. Bring your knees up into your chest. And just slowly move your way up to a seated position, keeping your eyes closed just for a few more moments. Basking in this beautiful energy that you created. And we'll put our hands in the prayer mudra, bring our thumbs to our forehead for peaceful and loving thoughts, to the lips for kind and wise words, and to the heart that's open and willing to give. Namaste.